Clarkson. With us tonight, two-time MVP, Candace Parker. Hey there, Candace.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me today.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for Jordan Clarkson.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
And before we tip off here, it's time to hear from our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, last season, Fred VanVleet signed the biggest contract in NBA history for an undrafted free agent. And he went on to set more records. His 54-point game, the most ever by an undrafted player, and the most ever by a Raptors player. His mantra has been, bet on yourself. And, guys, it sure is paying off.
That it is, Allie. I like that. And we've seen how successful teams can be with Siakam as the second option. Candace, you think he can be a first option type of player?
I think Pascal Siakam definitely has the tools to be a first option. I think as an organization, you need to put pieces around him for him to be successful. Pascal has to play in transition. So as long as you can continue to surround him with three-point shooters, it'll bring the best out of him as well as the team.
Well, no doubt he's going to put in the work. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Like to see more of that from Clarkson, just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
Deflected. They get it back. The steal. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the inside. Jacks up a three. Counted from distance. Clarkson's got 6.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Well, Candace, the Milwaukee Bucks winning the 2021 title, it just goes to show you that small market teams, big market teams, every fan base should know their team has a chance to win if they're run properly. And we saw that with the Bucks last season.
Well, we're seeing the support from the entire city, the entire state, and how great it is to see a team like that has had a superstar that decided to stay with the Bucks, that re-signed when many probably would have left. How important it is for that city. And so I think that, you know, a lot of teams are going to take this blueprint and try to recreate it.
Out to the right wing. Launches a three. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. It's blocked. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. He's covered by Clarkson. Three-pointer, no good. Gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. To the wing, right side. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson. And here are the latest power rankings. A good picture of how these teams have played coming into February. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they really came out swinging this year, putting to rest all of the doubts about their abilities. Now we'll see if they can maintain that energy.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Six on the shot clock. A shot from the mid-range. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Fires from deep. Hits a three-pointer. Well, Candace, this is a question I'm sure you've heard before, but growing up, was there a player or players who you patterned your game after?
Well, honestly, I was the biggest Allen Iverson fan. So I was the center that was going out on the game trying to throw passes like AI, trying to dribble and get that crossover. So I really loved watching AI growing up. And C. Webb was another player. I loved his versatility. I loved his ability to get to the basket. So I'd say it's those two.
Nice.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
Gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Over to the wing. Off with the layup.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Can't cash it in from close range.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Shooting only 42% to get this one going. 4-3. That shot, no good. Here's the break. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now. Well, Candace, it's got to be great to have a daughter who can experience your career and achievements right alongside with you.
It's nothing like it. It's nothing like having to do what you say. Anytime I tell her a lesson or something, there's always an ability to go on the computer and make sure mommy is doing what she says. So it's been a great experience. All of my trophies, all of my accomplishments have been with Layla, and I wouldn't have it any other way because it's really honestly us.
Well, maybe the best way to describe Candace Parker. She's a great mom. That one's off. His third miss out of 8 tries. Connects from downtown.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter. And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
For the away team.
Got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Oh, they pick off the pass. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Inside. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 7. 1:52 left in the first. Stolen. Here's the break. The finish. And the finish on the break with the slam.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Shooting for the home team. 2 shots.
First one falls. Well, Candace, in women's basketball, a lot of players play overseas when the WNBA isn't in season. You can add to your income, and a lot of players need that income, of course. Can you talk about that aspect of the WNBA versus overseas and where we're going with that?
Yes, overseas is honestly where you make your living. For 10 years, I played year-round. From WNBA season, October to April, I would go to Russia, and then I would come back and play in the WNBA season again. So it definitely is a grind, but the WNBA is honestly the summer job. Playing overseas really does benefit your career.
How about the toll on your body that it took? It had to have had a great toll over the years.
Yeah, rest. What is rest, DA? I don't know what that is.
Second team foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 1:08 left now in the first quarter. To the right side, from behind the arc. That one no good. Drives to the hoop, and it's good. 2 points.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
.43 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. Basket's good. Got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for your home team.
Shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Oh, there's the alley.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. And he buries his first look.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And he misses his first shot of the game. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. They lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And one of the league's best at drawing charges. Kyle Lowry explains what a difference that play makes.
It's a real life momentum shift. You know, it really boosts myself, my team, and it really takes a lot from the other guys because they think they have a play.
Boy, Graham, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Fires in the triple. Well, people talk about the particular challenges of being a WNBA player. Travel comes up a lot, Candace. How much of those conditions improved since you came into the league?
Well, B.I., are we talking about traveling? Because they allow the NBA to travel. Or are we talking about traveling on an airplane? I'm a little confused.
You know, we're talking about travel from one city to the next.
Okay, I mean, it could be better. But, you know, the NBA in the 80s, early 90s, they flew commercial. You know, it's a part of it. We got to continue to grow our game, and hopefully at some point we'll be able to get those private PJs.
The three is up. Kept alive. From down in the low post, it goes.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. That one a little long.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Count that bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And they're pushing it up. Banked it in off the glass.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. 14 feet away. Doesn't go that time. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Puts the move on. Well, Candace, we're seeing a lot more national broadcasts of WNBA games. Great to see that enhanced spotlight on the women's game right now.
Yes, visibility is so important. You can't understand what you're not able to see, so it's going to be crucial for our game's growth to continue to have that.
So both teams changing it up here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
To the left wing. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Away team ball.
Gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. To stop the run. Clarkson grabs a miss.
He rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Well, Candace, your versatility as a player is just tremendous. Let's talk about the parts of the game that took a little work, though. I know there were parts of your game that came easy to you, but what about those aspects of your game that you had to really focus on and work on and improve as you became a professional?
Believe it or not, defense. That has been just in terms of just staying steps ahead. I think defense takes a lot of IQ. It takes a lot of, being ahead of the play before it happens, being in the right position. So I think defensively is something that players... underestimate the value.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks. Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
He's covered by Clarkson.
They've just struggled to generate consistent offense this quarter.
Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover. Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. The The shot won't fall.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
In transition, here they come. And the three-pointer goes. 6 points for him. Gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. He takes it in. Unable to get that one.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team.
An 8-point differential. He's covered by Clarkson. Out to the wing. Fires for 3. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Cuts off the pass. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Shooting around 60% in the second. An excellent number. To the paint. And he buries his first look.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
The visitors with the ball. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the first half. Fires the 3. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Well, Candace, thanks so much for joining us and sharing your insights into the game.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the half. That shot off the mark.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. Checking in for the away team.
A minute 6 left in the second. No good on the 3.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Shooting just 38% for this game so far. Off target from 3-point range. Gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Uses the glass on the layup. 9 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
35 seconds left in the first half of this game.
And they're just not willing to give the ball handlers any breathing room.
Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
seconds left. And the shot goes.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
They're just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And we finished off one half of play, leading by 8. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny DeJetson. Jordan Clarkson was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's really stood out for them to this point. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in balance. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force the guys to stay inside.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
The free throw margin is very telling. One team is playing aggressively, getting to the line, and the other one too busy. You got to be willing to play through the contact.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Jordan Clarkson. What a contribution.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s. You know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, B.A., the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. He's off on the layup.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
He's covered by Clarkson. It's deflected. Over to the left wing. Lets it fly. Misses the jumper.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Got it.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
You love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
A 3 off the inbound. No good. Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Shooting for the away team.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
Stay there.
Clock at 6. From 11 feet away, it's not going to go for him. Gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Driving to the basket. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Clarkson's got 24.
You're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
Shooting a low 29% since halftime. And there's the lob. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Off target with the 3. What a job the NBA has done in terms of broadcasting, allowing fans to stream games from really any device. How have you enjoyed that, Brent?
Well, it's awesome working in the front office, BA, just to be anywhere in the country or outside internationally scouting. Turn on my phone, flip on a tablet, and be able to watch any game that's being played in the NBA. What a treat.
Down low. Clarkson grabs a miss. Clarkson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. There's the steal. Clarkson grabs a miss. Clarkson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Going inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is a tough move for Clarkson. Not the biggest guy on the floor, but making the biggest plays.
The visitors with the ball. 17-point game. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. To the paint. 5 on the clock. No good with a layup. Gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 6.
I just love the ball movement.
Shooting around 35% for the game.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Shot clock at 6 to end the drought. It doesn't go for him. Gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. And the layup is good off the glass.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Right wing. To the inside. Yes, it's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the third quarter. To the left side wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
A minute and a half left to play in the third. Puts it up from 15. The shot misses.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
54 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
It'll be a turnover. The ball goes to the away team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. .32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Takes a three. The shot off that time.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
To halt the run. Off target with the shot. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Well, the G League is testing out the one foul shot approach. Meanwhile, the NBA is running commercials between free throws. Fred, you think the parent league will ever adopt the G League's approach?
I don't think so, B.A. I think it's going to stay the way it is, where you're 2 free throws at the line and not doing what the G League is doing with the one attempt. But that might be all for speeding up the game. But we still got to get your ad reads in, right?
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Out to the right wing. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And he lobs it up top. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. To the middle. And no good. Shooting 34% so far in this one. Over to the wing. There's the triple. That shot off. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Soft touch off the glass.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
For 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times, tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity. And Conley is a guy that truly embodies that.
Substitution for the away team.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. To the wing on the left. The 3 is up. No good there. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. From the baseline. No good. His first miss. He's 5 for 6 now. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. He got a piece of it. Misses in close. Clock at 6. And too long on the shot.
And that's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Right wing. And Brent, you played 4 years at Oregon State. The new college rules allowing players to benefit from their image and likeness. You think that's a positive move?
I think, BA, it's going to find its footing. It's going to smooth itself out. But my biggest concern in the first couple years is that young men and young women that are athletes don't take themselves to be bigger than the game that they're playing and the opportunity that's being presented to them by the university with the scholarships that they've been offered.
The 3. Not going to go that time.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
The baseline J is on the way. Not enough on that one as it misses. Gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Goes back up. Can't capitalize inside.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Can't cash in the 10-footer.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Can't hit from in close. Gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. To the right side. And they're on the run. Second chance effort. No good at the rim.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season. Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Well, Brent, you won 2 championships with the Spurs. When you look at the roster now, what are you seeing?
Well, the pillars are gone from those championship seasons, but the coach and the voice remains. So that's a Spurs team that's young, has a lot of guys who need to grow, but they have the type of DNA that you're looking for, being competitive and wanting to push their limits. So in the next few years, maybe the Spurs will find a way to get deep into the playoffs and have an opportunity to compete.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Off target at the rim. Pulls up on the wing. That shot missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pulls it. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Section wants a t-shirt.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jordan Clarkson.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. Drops in the three.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Shooting just 28% during this fourth quarter. All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, B.A. So my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
From the arc. Gets the three to fall.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it and went right into the shot.
And he banks in the layup.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Shooting just around 32% from the field. Out to the right wing. 54 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Team foul.
Man, good whistle there.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall.
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
.32 seconds left in the fourth.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Puts it up from 12. The shot comes out. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Fades. Can't hit that one. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Floor for the away team.
And so the home crowd treated to a win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.